It does feel coming out of this as though the Buccaneers are the story, Rex, as they continue to struggle. And as you watch this marriage between the coach and the quarterback develop, what are you seeing?
Oh, man, I see Bruce Arians. Can I just say, once we heard him say, we wanted to give him the Lombardi Trophy, because we made an assumption. The assumption, Greedy, was that you're going to put your player in the best position to be successful.
And he's not.
What would you do? You would go and you'd say, okay, Brady, we're going to run your offense. They don't do that. I don't care what people say. Here we are getting ready to play in December, and they're still not running Tom Brady's offense. The worst thing, I'm going to say Bruce Arians was a heck of a football coach. The worst thing that ever happened to Bruce Arians was when the no risk it, no biscuit caught fire. Now he's into this. This is who I am and all that stuff. Man, you were a great football coach. It wasn't about your hat. It wasn't about your slogans or any of that other BS. Go back to doing what you would do. Put your player in the best possible situation. Tom Brady, we're running your offense. All right? Why? Because you've had a hell of a lot more success than we've ever had as coaches or anything else. So to me, that's the biggest disappointment.
Danny, let's talk about the offense that they are running, because you've been saying it for a while, and I've been saying it for a while, and yesterday Tony Romo was saying it on the telecast. Are they running the right offense?
Absolutely not. The Buccaneers offensively are the walking definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. They ran it 5 times yesterday. 5. So last week, you ran motion 6 times. Yesterday, you run play action pass 5 times. He goes 4 for 5, 83 yards, and a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes ran play action pass 17 times. Right now, Bruce Arians is wasting Tom Brady. He got served a silver platter, on a silver platter, the greatest quarterback to ever play. And all you had to do was use him the right way. And he's completely failing Tom, and I've got fear that it's going to bury this football team this season.
So you and I see that the same way. Ryan Clark, following you on Twitter as I do, and getting the chance to chat with you often as I do, I clearly get a sense that you don't think it's all on the coaching here. What are you seeing?
No, I heard Rex talk about his assumption, right? The assumption was that under Bruce Arians, we would get the 5,000 yards that Jameis Winston had last year, but because of Tom Brady, we wouldn't get the mistakes. Nobody said that they'd get Tom Brady. Bruce Arians would change what he does, and that's why Tom Brady wouldn't turn the ball over. No, we thought that Tom Brady wouldn't turn the ball over because he's freaking Tom Brady. And we thought that you would get all of this explosion because you had Mike Evans, who, guess what, was good with Bruce Arians. Because you had Chris Godwin, who, guess what, was good with Bruce Arians. So we know that Chris Godwin can do these things Bruce Arians is asking him to do. We know that Mike Evans can do these things that they're asking him to do, but we thought once you got Tom Brady, you would eliminate mistakes. But that hasn't happened. So now what we want to do is, oh, Bruce, you're wrong. Oh, Byron Leftwich, you're not calling the right plays. Look how much Patrick Mahomes gets to play action. No, Tom Brady has to take some of this as well. He's missed more. He's been off target more than anybody in the NFL, 87 times. That ain't coaching. Having an open guy and not putting the ball on him isn't coaching. That is player-led. That is player-driven. And at some point, we're going to have to stop saying that everything that ever happens bad to Tom Brady is because he has bad coaching. No, say it. Number 12 ain't playing good. They can change some things, yes, but 12 has to be better, and he even said it himself.
Go ahead, Rex.
No, I mean, I agree. Brady certainly has to be better. But this is a 42-year-old man.
43.
He's a 43-year-old guy. And all we're going to do is we're going to drop him back more than any quarterback in the league, like 67% of the time. Where's the running game? That's the reason you don't run play action, because you don't run the darn football. And to me, this thing is mind-boggling, absolutely mind-boggling. And when Peyton Manning had a similar situation, he went to Denver. What happened there? Peyton ran the whole darn thing. Why wouldn't you take your Super Bowl? Bruce, you could put that up there. Here's another Super Bowl right here. Like, you have an unbelievable opportunity, and I agree with Dan that they're wasting it. And again, look, Brady, of course, He's throwing way too many interceptions. I don't disagree with that. But one of the reasons is because you ain't using them right.
So maybe both can be right. Maybe both sides of this can be true. Maybe they are not running the right offense for him, and maybe he's not comfortable in it and not playing well in it and showing a little bit of his age and all of those things. The question is it salvageable? I got 1 minute. Dan Orlovsky, salvageable, yes or no for Tampa this season?
No, I can't sit here after seeing what 12 weeks of football looks like, knowing they got 10 or 12 practices left and go, they're going to reinvent their offense. I think they're a good football team. They'll make the playoffs, but I can't sit here and pound the table that they're the best in the NFC.
RC, well, best in the NFC is one thing. How about even making any chance of making a reasonable run? RC, can they salvage this thing?
They can salvage it because they have extremely talented players offensively, but it's the defense that bothers me. If they play defense the way that they've been playing the last few weeks, they won't beat anybody in the playoffs.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.